All right, so first half, you got Denver up 13-7. First drive, the Broncos came out hot. A little start at the end. They end up getting a field goal. The first drive, Olsen, he has to get to the first down. I mean, he's a veteran. Anytime, you're in a game and it's third down, you have to get to the first down marker, anything like that. Even if the play is a 8-yard play and the route is 6 yards, fundamentally, you're supposed to get to the first down. The Panthers got the bad end of the stick when the good challenge call by Rivera. I think they should have had that one. Then you end up getting a strip sack on Von Miller. And like I said, if the Broncos going to have any chance of winning, he was going to have to play lights out. And so far, he's doing that very well. Stupid penalty on Talib. The couple, and I understand you get two personal fouls, you should be ejected. I mean, he's playing a little bit dirty. As you see, he had that another penalty in the other previous game that he had played in the playoffs. But understand that, Brown ran a good couple routes, and, Cam got to calm down and connect. I know he's a little nervous. Then you have Stewart running in with the touchdown. Talib offsides again on the extra point. I mean, this is just, listen, he just has to get his head under control, because if he does anything else, that's definitely going to hurt his team. Peyton was sacked on the play. That was a great challenge. They should have had two, because they would have had an extra one. They should have had both challenges. So I definitely credit him for doing that, because it definitely turned it around. Great players make great plays. Norman, he has to catch that ball. If he want to be one of the great, premier corners, you have to catch that ball. I mean, that could have solidified, a touchdown or anything like that. At that point, Denver ended up having 3 third and out. Austin has to look right off the line of scrimmage. Again, the one pass that Cam was throwing to him, as soon as a guy blitzes, you got to look right off the line of scrimmage, make a play. I mean, as big as you could have probably got a first down. Velasquez definitely saved his coach on that fourth and one, because he definitely was stopped. Definitely a great second effort by the running back. But if that lineman Velasquez hasn't held him down, they definitely would have got that and ended up getting a field goal. Then 97, Malik Jackson gets another personal foul. I mean, they just have to calm down. I understand it's a tough, rough game, but you got to calm down and play smart. I mean, they're definitely Carolina's only one play away from winning this game. And the running back, he has to hold on to the ball security. I mean, we see what happened again with Pittsburgh. When their running back ran the ball, it's ball security. Anytime you come close to somebody, I teach that all the way down from Pop Warner. I mean, you got to hold on to the ball with two hands. Definitely a good hit by Stewart. I mean, he definitely made them fumble. Then Demaryius Thomas is having another one of his games where he's dropping a lot of passes. And remember, that's what happened a few years ago when they got routed by the Seahawks. Him and Welker and everybody like that. So they definitely got to step their game up. Then you had an interception by Ely. I know Peyton Manning wanted to get that one back because he just happened to drop back in the coverage when you didn't see it. I mean, definitely a great defensive play call right there. And then number 10, on the last route that he ran, he came straight down the line. If he comes straight down the line, he won't run into the safety. And that's what he did. He ended up dropping the pass. The defender made a good play. When you got they're playing zone like that, run the ball into the zone and sit down. Sit down and give your quarterback an easy throw. You're drifting to there. Cam is trying to do that, and he ended up dropping the ball. So the Panthers have to get better clock management. Then at the end, DeMarcus Ware ended up getting the sack. To end the half, so they couldn't get the first down. Again, the clock runs out, so if they had better play clock management, they maybe had more time to spike the ball or anything like that. And I think you got to make a better play call in the end to give maybe him a check down or get something quick, somebody come out the backfield, because once he stands in the pocket, that's what they're waiting for. Denver's doing a great job on defense. They're actually surrounding him and not trying to let him get outside. Now, he's broke out a few times, but they definitely got to get some help on Von Miller, because I mean, he's beating 74. He's beating their linemen and everything like that. We just seen DeMarcus Ware, so they definitely had to turn it around. I mean, Carolina, with the way they played, they definitely got to be happy because they only down 2 field goals. Denver, their defense is definitely holding up too, and like they say, defense wins championships. So whoever defense outplays the other one is definitely going to win this game. I mean, because unless Carolina or Denver breaks away or anything like that. But you're definitely definitely got to do something. So I expect the coaches to go in the locker room, and to, look on the thing. But like I said, I think Carolina has the advantage, even though they're down because they're only one play away. Denver should definitely be playing a lot better with where they're at. I mean, they did get a one one run. And also what you got to realize is Carolina, you have to be very careful when it comes to special teams. I mean, that was inexcused for Norman running down the field, but you definitely got to give credit to their defensive lineman. I mean, he ran down him, but they definitely should have had him. I mean, you got to be careful, because they thought it was a fair catch, and he never fair catched it. So definitely you got to look at it. I mean, if Denver ends up winning, it's probably going to be because of their defense and special teams. And if Carolina ends up winning, it's probably going to be their defense holding Denver to as less points as they can. And then Cam Newton will have to come away with another touchdown or anything like that. But definitely a great game so far.